As a kid growing up in the 80s and 90s, television was 100% my babysitter. I had a abusive but neglectful mother, stay-at-home mom, and a dad that was in the military and who was gone a lot. And he did the best he could while he was home, but his best was pretty shitty. So I idolized television so much, TV and movies. I wanted so bad to be an actress, and I was deeply into celebrity culture. We always had the National Enquirer or a People magazine or an Us Weekly for me to read. And since the internet really wasn't a thing yet, that's what I did. I kept up with all of that stuff. I also figured out I used to mimic and mirror people. I would pick up accents. I lived in a lot of different places as a kid. We moved like probably from anywhere from 1.5 years when we got evacuated out of Panama. We lived there for just about a year the first time. And then I never lived anywhere longer than 3 years until I lived in this house in my entire life. So I was always around a lot of different people. My mom was very much one, although she was abusive and neglectful, she loved to go out and be what's called on the economy. So when we lived in a foreign country, we went and experienced that foreign country. A lot of military people will stay on the base and complain about the country, but that was not my mom. I always did performance arts. I did singing, which is why it kind of sucks that my vocal cords are damaged right now. I was actually starting to want to try to sing again, and I noticed how raspy my voice is. So knowing that my vocal cords is damaged obviously makes sense. But I did choir all through high school, through elementary school, junior high, high school, as well as theater and acting. And I even did that while I was in the Army. As I started to learn more about myself, I no longer wanted to fake who I was. But of course, I still have a tangential interest every once in a while in that life. So I wanted this title because I will be glad when my mom dies. I definitely related to that, and I wanted to hear what she had to say. And I was a little concerned about it because, like obviously this is implying that her mom was abusive, and she definitely was. Also, I think it's trash. Lena Dunham is trash, and I didn't really like the fact that Lena Dunham was involved, even though it's just a quote. I didn't like it that she used Lena Dunham, but after reading the book, I get it. So I won't spoil anything, but in this book, her mom actually has stage 4 breast cancer, and I did not expect that. Her mom lives a very long time with stage 4 breast cancer, so that was kind of a positive, but really that was the only positive I could get out of this book. I feel very sorry for Jeanette, and I think it's impressive what she has accomplished, and hopefully the healing that she has been able to experience. I feel like probably writing this book was very healing for her. And next, I'm on to this book. Britney Spears and I are almost the same age. Have a lot of thoughts about Britney. Obviously, she's had a very interesting career and interesting life, so I'm excited to give this one a read. It's kind of my escape from reality because reality sucks. Have y'all read either of these books?